Okay, for this episode, let's talk about synthetic division. So last time, tiningnan natin yung long division, ngayon synthetic division naman. And then, ano ba yung pagkakaiba ng dalawa? Since pareho lang silang process ng division. So let's get started na. Okay, so let's have an example. 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus 3x plus 7 divided by x minus 2. So actually, mas madali yung synthetic division kasi mga coefficient lang ang kinukuha natin, yung mga numerical coefficient. Pero bago yan, may dalawang process kasi to. Una muna nating ipaprocess yung divisor natin. Okay? Yung pangalawang polynomial. So, ito yung dividend, ito yung divisor. So, una muna nating i-process yung divisor. So, first step, para ma-process natin siya is equate muna natin siya sa 0 para makuha natin yung value ng x. Okay? So, yun yung pinaka-goal. Get the value of x of your divisor. So, x minus 2 is equal to 0. And then, we transpose negative 2 to make it positive. So, therefore, x is positive 2. So, that's it. That's the first step. Now, second process is ipaprocess naman natin itong unang polynomial natin, no? So, kukunin lang natin yung mga numerical coefficient nila. And then, don't forget, this is very important in synthetic division. Kailangan descending order yung power ng x dito. So, mapapansin nyo, power of 3, power of 2, power of 1, and then constant. If ever na may nawawala, let's say for example, power of 3, tas wala kang power of 2, tas power of 1 agad. Make it 0 na lang. Okay, that is very important kasi kung hindi, mamamali yung sagot mo. So, since wala namang nawawalang term, from 3 to 1 constant, so kunin lang natin yung numerical coefficient nila, including the sign. Okay, 2, negative 5, 3, and 7. Okay? So, ganyan yung pagsulat, horizontal. And then, yung kaninang value ng x natin na 2, dito lang natin yan is ilalagay. And then, mag-over lang tayo. Parang nagdi-divide lang din talaga. So, kung sa long division, paulit-ulit na divide, multiply, subtract, bring down ang ginagawa natin, dito naman, mauuna yung bring down. Okay? So, susulat ko dito. Dito pala sa right side. Okay? So, bring down muna. So, i-bring down natin yung first numerical coefficient ng ating polynomial. So, that's 2. Okay? And then, we multiply that. After mag-bring down, we multiply dun sa value ng x na 2. So, 2 times 2, 4. Dito natin siya isusulat. Sunod-sunod lang na ganun. So, after we bring down, we multiply. Okay? So, after we multiply, di ba nag-multiply tayo ng 2 and 2, then 4, we add nyan. Add. Okay? We add. So, BME yung pattern niya. Then, this is always addition. So, negative 5 plus 4, that's negative 1. Then, we repeat the process hanggang makarating tayo dun sa 7. Okay? So, yun. After nating mag-add, yun na yung parang bring down natin. Okay? So, kasi una lang ginagawa yung bring down eh. Then later dun sa addition na siya. Then we multiply na yan. Negative 1 times 2, it's negative 2. Tapos we add again. 3 plus negative 2 is 1. Then we multiply again. Okay, 1 times 2 is 2. Then we add again. 7 plus 2 is 9. Okay? Ngayon, anong silbi niyan? Anong interpretation ng mga nakuha nating mga numbers na yan? Itong last digit na to, yun yung remainder. Okay, remainder yung tawag natin dyan. Tapos, eto nyan, yung quotient. Okay? Quotient natin yan. So, yung pinaka unang number sa left, after ng remainder, yun yung constant. Okay? Tapos nyan, ibig sabihin yan, ito yung power of 1. So, this must be negative 1x raised to 1 or simply negative x. Okay? Tapos ito yung power of 2. Basta sunod-sunod lang. Remainder, constant, power of 1, power of 2, at kung mahaba pa siya, and so on. So, this must be 2x squared. Okay? So, the answer, the quotient, is actually 2x squared minus x. Yung constant nating plus 1. And the remainder is 9. So, that's it. So, mas simple siya. Repeat lang natin yung process. We bring down the first coefficient and then repeated na nun yung multiply add. Multiply, So 2 times 2, 4. Tapos add. Negative 5 plus 4, negative 1. Tapos we multiply again. Negative 1 times 2, negative 2. Then we add 3 plus negative 2, positive 1. Then we multiply again. 1 times 2 is 2. Until you reach the last coefficient. So 7 plus 2, 9. And then, lagi yung end na nasa right, yun lagi yung remainder. Ayan. Tapos, sunod-sunod. Constant, power of 1, power of 2, and so on. Okay, for our second example, let's try applying it using word problem, the synthetic division. So, the volume of a shoebox is given by the polynomial. Ito yung polynomial. The length is 3x, and the width is x minus 2. Find the height of the shoebox. Ano yung gagawin natin? Let's recall that the volume of a box is length times width times height. So, in order for us to find for the height, we need to divide the volume by the length and width. So that kapag dinivide natin ng length and width to, makakancel yun syempre. And as the rule of math, kung anong ginawa mo sa right ng equation, gagawin mo rin sa left ng equation. So therefore, para makuha natin yung h, kailangan i-divide natin yung 3x squared minus 3x cubed minus 33x squared plus 54x dun sa 3x at dun sa x minus 2. So let's do it. Okay, so simulan muna natin sa 3x kasi mas madali yon. Okay? So ang gagawin ko dito sa left side ng scratch natin is i-divide ko each term, yung apat na terms na to, by 3x. So therefore, 3x to the fourth over 3x minus 3x cubed over 3x minus 33x squared over 3x plus 54x over 3x. After nating ma-divide dito, i-divide natin siya ulit doon sa x minus 2. Pwede bang pagsabay na lang yan? Actually, pwede naman. Yun nga lang, magiging complicated siya. Okay? Kasi kailangan mo pang kunin yung product nito eh. Tapos, saka mo siya isi-synthetic division. Mas madali kung 1:1. Okay? Do, pwede rin naman. So, cancel out to. Tapos, subtract 4 minus 1 is 3. X cubed. Tapos, cancel out ulit yung 3. 3 minus 1. X squared. Tapos, 33 over 3 is 11. Tapos, 2 minus 1 is 1 or x. Then, 54 divided by 3, that's 27. Cancel yung x. Okay, so after we divide by 3x, the volume becomes x cubed minus x squared minus 11x plus 27. Pero hindi pa yan tapos. Siyempre, ano pa lang yung na-divide natin eh. Length pa lang. We still need to divide the width, which is x minus 2. Okay? So from here, pwede na natin gamitin yung synthetic division natin. So magiging divisor natin yun yung x minus 2 tapos yung nasa taas natin, itong polynomial na to. Okay? So, yung dividend, tapos ito yung divisor. So, process muna natin yung divisor ulit. So, equate that to 0. Then, find the value of x. So, transpose negative 2, it becomes positive 2. Okay, tapos kukunin natin yung numerical coefficient nitong dividend natin. So, yung x cubed may coefficient na 1. Yung x squared may coefficient na negative 1. Yung 11x may coefficient na negative 11. Tapos yung constant natin is positive 27. Okay? And then, yung value ng x natin ay 2. Okay? Ayan. Medyo siningit ko na lang dito, no? And then, yung process natin, recall natin. Ano ba yung process natin ginawa natin kanina? Bring down. Tapos, repeated na multiply, add. Okay? Nagre-repeat yon. So, we bring down the first. That's 1. Then we multiply 1 times 2, that's 2. Then we add. Okay, negative 1 plus 2, that's positive 1. Then we repeat the multiply again, 1 times 2, 2. Then we repeat the add, negative 11 plus 2, it's negative 9. Then we multiply again, negative 9 times 2, it's negative 18. Then we add 27 plus negative 18 is positive 9. Okay, then again, yung last digit, yun yung remainder. Tapos, ito, increasing to from right to left. Okay, sabihin, ito yung constant niyan, ito yung raised to 1, ito yung raised to 2. That is why, if we will write the answer, this will become x squared or 1x squared. Tapos ito naman yung power of 1 plus 1x or simply x. Tapos ito yung constant, minus 9. And then our remainder is 9. So that's it. So ganun lang siya kadali.